I want you to tell us.
It's really gone down.
I want you to tell us your history and training experience. What did you do to get here? What were you doing when you were 17, and what have you done in the ensuing 20 years?
Sure. So thanks for asking. I was really big into wrestling. That kind of started me down the warrior's path. Of that is ever so truly a martial art. Wrestling is, and so I just
the earliest martial art.
Yeah, absolutely. That and boxing. Anyway, I just really punished myself. I accomplished some good stuff in wrestling. I was kind of known for it. My identity was wrapped up in it, and wrestling was a real big part of me. Later went into the military, ended up joining 2nd Ranger Battalion of the 75th Ranger Regiment, deployed a whole bunch of times overseas to the Afghanistan, Iraq, and whatnot. So there was that. Once I got out of the military, I'd picked up jiu-jitsu there, never got really, really far, pretty decent, but anyway, picked up jiu-jitsu, and you start seeing that, I'm always fighting in some aspect. So it was really the chess that drew me to it more than just any desire toward violence, which I'm actually not drawn toward violence. It's more of the chess and the adrenaline of it all.
The physical problem solving.
Yeah, somewhat so, and maybe I do have an inordinate attraction to, I guess, some adrenaline stuff. But there's also more of that. I do think there was a dose of desire to serve, love of country, protection of fellow man, being part of something greater than yourself. That's how Warrior Poet Society, that's kind of what we're doing now as well. It's an extension of that. Got out of the military, but I still want to serve. And so there's that. Then I got into the training world and really worked more for tactical teams doing that stuff. Did a bunch of night vision stuff, some low light stuff, rifle, pistol, all that stuff. Now in Warrior Poet Society, we do training as well. We also do a lot of free online training through our YouTube channel, online, on our website, warriorpoetsociety.us. So we do stuff like that, but I'm also physically training. I'm here in Texas to meet with you, but after that, we got 4 days of training, some tactical pistol and rifle classes, and it's just the common man that we're after now. So, yeah.
So you don't market to high-end tactical people, to SWAT, to the military. You market toward guys like me. How many times do you find that elite people show up?
A lot of times. So it's interesting, my introduction to pistol class, my Pistol 1 class, it is not uncommon when a third or a fourth of the class is firearms instructors or dudes who are like in charge of training on their SWAT team. And so those guys will come, but it'll also be like husband and wife teams. And then there's a grandpa over here. And then there's, just you got all kinds of folks. But a lot of people, they're business owners, doctors, lawyers, engineers, mechanics. It's just normal people is the normal kind of thing. Lots of EMS folks, cops, and so we get everyone, and frankly, it makes more fun for me. I did a lot of training of federal agents, a lot of SWAT team stuff, lots of that stuff, and that's great. But really, in this season of life, I'm enjoying just the common man. That's who I'm after, and that's who I am.